you are, my sweet. Look at you, tucked up in your little bed, all snug and cozy. The very picture of peace. Oh my, now isn't that interesting? How could you know his name, I wonder? Why, it almost sounds as though you were expecting him. But that would be impossible. After all, it's forbidden to reveal ourselves to the mortals. Surely my perfect little brother wouldn't have gone against the rules. Not that I can blame him. After all, just look at you. Such a perfect specimen. That delicate face, so soft, so beautiful. Even when it's twisted with fear. And that enticing form laid out before me, like a sacrificial offering. You would inspire anyone to abandon reason. What's wrong, my sweet? Oh, finding it hard to move all of a sudden? Are your limbs locked in place? Your body frozen, like a victim of Medusa's gaze? My apologies. I often have this effect on mortals. It makes it easier, you see. Not that I can't feed on a thrashing, writhing form, but I just find it so inelegant. No, I much prefer my victims to be still. There's something intoxicating about it. Seeing your sleeping forms lying motionless, as if at peace, when inside your minds are actually screaming, begging for release from the horror of my visions. If I'm especially lucky, the paralysis takes hold early, sending your fears spiraling even before you fall asleep. A little appetizer, if you will. You can call his name all you want, but alas, I'm afraid your dear Sandman is busy tonight. No doubt he's bounding around like a dog, obediently fulfilling his duties as usual. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll have lots of fun. Just the two of us. Who am I? Oh yes, forgive me. Where are my manners? I am Hypnosis, god of nightmares, son of Hypnos, and the most powerful of the Oniri. Would you like me to show myself? I suppose I could indulge you. After all, if your precious prince already broke the rules, why shouldn't I? Very well, if you insist. Behold, you should be grateful. Not many have ever had the privilege to gaze upon my true form in all its glory. Speechless, are we? Am I just that handsome? Come now, don't be shy. Tell me which part of me appeals to you the most. My horns, curved like the blade of a scythe. My claws, as eager to caress as they are to kill. Or perhaps my eyes, as deep and dark as a moonless night. What? Were you expecting someone more human looking? I know my dear brother enjoys using a mortal form, but he's always been somewhat lacking in imagination. It's sad, really. Oh, yes. Did he not tell you he had a brother? Certainly, he told you about our father. Of course he did. Oh, he pretends not to care, but beneath that aloof facade, he's like a starving dog, desperate for the merest scrap of approval. That's right. We are both sons of the great Hypnos. And yet, unlike my dear brother, I am cursed to wander the earth while he reclines on velvet couches in father's mansion. While he is spoon-fed from a silver platter, I must toil in the fields of sleep for my own sustenance. But every so often, I'm lucky enough to find someone like you, my sweet. Though I must say, you outshine them all. Never before have I met someone whose fields of sleep are so wonderfully fertile. The bounty of terror and anguish that you produce is beyond compare. It's like the finest wine, richer and sweeter than honey, more delectable than the pomegranates of Hades. Yes, I can almost taste it now. I wonder what sort of delicious misery you'll have in store for me tonight. Oh. Hush now, my precious. It will only be worse for you if you resist. Oh, you poor, sweet thing. I'm afraid it's useless to lie. You can dream for me, little one. You can, and you will. Now, just relax. Unlike my dear brother, I don't even need a bag of sand to put you to sleep. No, a mere glance into my eyes will be enough to drag you down into slumber. Look at me, my sweet. The sooner you surrender, the sooner it'll all be. He what? Oh, really? He gave you dreamless sleep? No, surely not. Why would he stick his neck out for a mere mortal? You're just grasping at straws. Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. If he truly has given you a reprieve, I should be able to smell his magic on you. Your fear is even stronger up close. It's like perfume. Now, hold still. What? So, it's true then, is it? That bastard. That interfering, self-important little thief. He dares to try and deprive me of you, my precious mortal. Oh, he has no idea what he's just done. He presumes to bring his forces to my shores. Well, if he wants a war, then, by our father's name, I shall give him a war. My apologies. It seems we'll have to postpone our little tryst for the time being. I know you must be absolutely devastated, but luckily, this latest trick of his isn't permanent. It should last for another day or two at most. Once his protection has faded, then there will be nothing standing in our way. Oh, my poor sweet human. Are you hoping he'll protect you? He and I may be as different as night and day, but we do have one thing in common. We're both selfish bastards. We'd never risk making Father even angrier. Dogs like him live and die by their master's rules. A wild beast like myself, however, obeys no laws. I may not be able to quench my thirst tonight, but perhaps we could still have a little fun. Why don't we practice you surrendering to me? After all, the sooner you learn to obey, the easier it will be once that pampered prince's tricks aren't in the way. Yes, you remember what to do, don't you? That's right. Look at me. Look me in the eyes, my sweet. Gaze into their endless void. Yes, that's it. You can try to look away, but still, you feel them drawing you in, like the tide pulling back from the shore. No, no, no. Don't fight it. It's useless to try and resist. Just keep looking, staring into my eyes. Hear their darkness calling to you. Yes, let it wash over you, pulling you down. Just staring, deeper, drifting down further and further with each and every word I say. Now, relax, my sweet. Yes, that's it. Just relax. Your mind is going blissfully blank, your thoughts floating away, evaporating like the morning mist. Feel the weight of your body as you sink down deep. Yes, sinking further and further into the soft, inky darkness. Sink for me, little one. Yes, just sink. Oh, look at you, struggling to keep your eyes open. They seem so terribly heavy. Why not just let them close? It's all right. Why keep fighting when you know you're bound to lose? Just give in, my sweet. Close your eyes. Ah, there we go. Doesn't it feel wonderful to submit, to surrender control and let someone else take the reins? Yes, I know it does. Keep sinking for me, my sweet. Keep sinking deeper and deeper. Let the darkness embrace you as you surrender to my power. That's it. Now sleep for me, my precious. Yes, sleep. Enjoy what little remains of your respite, for soon you'll be mine.